doing tonight, tried to get enough lighting. I'm inside of my car, and I tried to get enough lighting so that I can go live real quick just to hop on here and tell you that you have to become your vision. Now, I won't be before you long. Give me like 1 minute to break this message down to you, maybe two. All right, because I wanted you to understand that in order for you to move forward into the things that God have assigned you to, in order for you to really see manifestation in your life, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to what you're trying to form in your personal life, you have to literally become the vision. That looks like you becoming the very thing that you aspire to attain. That looks like you um literally having to step into the fullness of what it is that you are believing in God to produce in your natural life. So if that's a vision that you have of becoming a doctor, if that's a vision of you becoming a nurse, if that's a vision of you having your own business, and whatever the vision is for your life, you have to literally become the vision in order to really walk fully in your vision or fully in your purpose. So that means that you have to get so engulfed in whatever it is that God has called you to create, whatever it is that God has called you to build, whatever it is that God has called you to have. You literally have to embody that in full effect before you begin to see literal manifestation. And what that looks like is you showing up and serving your gifts, showing up and serving your community, showing up and serving in every capacity that the Lord has called you to. And some of you all need to be expanded. And I pray that a grace of expansion over your gifts would come to you so that you will enter into the fullness of what God has for you. Because until you become the vision, you will not have capacity to expand your reach in whatever area or whatever lane of purpose that God have called you to. And so if I'm becoming my vision, another way to break this down is me literally eating, thinking, breathing, sleeping my vision. Eating, thinking, breathing, sleeping, and living my vision. It looks like me literally being engulfed in whatever it is that I'm trying to do. And so that means that my creativity should be flowing. That means that my gifts should be activated to a point to where whenever I'm using my gifts, they're the most effective, they are the most sharpened. Okay. And so you have to literally become, hey Jesse, welcome to the live. You have to literally become your vision in order to see manifestation in your vision. And so that means that you cannot sleep on yourself. That means that you got to go harder than you ever had to go before. That means that your vision, even when your vision is not speaking, that your vision will still be able to carry you because you have literally became the vision. That should give some of y'all another level of power. That should give y'all another level of boost. That should give you another level of momentum to move forward into what it is that God is calling you to. You have to become the very thing that you are believing in. You've got to become it. Hey, Big Mama Boy, hey, hello and welcome to the live. You literally have to become that thing that you are believing in God for. So you need to be doing whatever research that you are supposed to be doing for your vision. You need to make sure that when you are executing your vision, that you are not tipping your feet into execution, but you are literally being engrafted into your vision. You are literally becoming the very thing that you are to produce in the earth. That looks like you literally for God to give you creative juices and ideas for you to flow in that thing freely. That also looks like you waking up every day, clocking in like you're clocking in on a 9 to 5 and producing in your vision, producing, not quitting, not giving up, not letting go, not throwing in the towel because it's hard, but literally understanding that, hey, I got to become this thing. So I got to eat it. I got to breathe it. I got to sleep on it. I got to wake up to it. I have to become the very thing that I'm believing in God for to possess. All right. And I don't know who needed to hear this tonight, but just know that until you become your vision, you won't see manifestation. Until you literally get serious about what it is that God is calling you to, you cannot enter into another dimension of your vision. You've literally got to eat, breathe, and sleep this thing if you want to see real success in your business, if you want to see real success in your ministries, if you want to see real success in whatever endeavors in life that you are embarking upon. That means that you got to literally eat this thing. You got to literally wake up with the mentality of a go-getter. You got to wake up with the mentality that, hey, this is something that I'm willing to invest in because I'm worth it and it's worth it. And yes, you put God first in everything that you do. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and then all these things will be added to you. However, God also give us wisdom and strategies for our next. And a part of wisdom and a part of having a kingdom strategy, it also means that you have to use logic sometimes. All right. You got to be able to think. Okay. God gave us wisdom and the ability to be able to think and comprehend as well. So while you seeking first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, all right, you're also seeking God for strategies and blueprints to advance whatever area you are in. All right. And so, to not always be so deep, but to also have also recognize that I'm not so deep. I know that I'm supposed to see God first, but I also know that I literally got to walk by faith. I literally got to walk by faith. I cannot just expect for something to fall in my lap. If I'm going to execute and see my vision come to life, I got to literally be so engulfed in what I'm doing, what I'm called to, until the point to where it expands in my entire life. That's all I came on here to say to you guys tonight. Eat your vision, breathe your vision, live your vision, your God-given vision, your God-given assignment, your God-given right to walk in this earth and pursue what God has caused you to pursue. But it's really all up to you. And it's going to take you to activate your faith with your works so that you can begin to see manifestation. Listen, I pray that this bless you. Please feel free to subscribe to the family. I love you guys, and I'll be praying for y'all, and I will talk to you guys in the next live.